Guys, here with Mr. Zoolander for a 6 o'clock class. We're gonna do the gift wrap, okay?
Oh, okay.
So, the gift wrap is when I'm wrapping his own arm around his neck and using it to control him. First, I'm gonna sweep him with it, and then I'm gonna show you how to choke with it, all right? So, let's say, we'll do this similar to the way we took the back before with the arm drag. Let's say,
Excuse me.
Derek is grabbing
sleeves.
my belt. I reach across, cross grip, under, grab my own wrist. We've gone over this before. I know you guys have seen this. I'm using my legs and I'm breaking this grip and I'm pulling this across. Now, before, you guys remember we took the back this way. This time, I'm going to feed this arm to my other hand and I'm going to use it to wrap around his neck like this. Anytime you get this position, you've pretty much got a built-in sweep, right? I'm taking away his post in a really useful way, okay? So what I want to do now is I'm going to open my guard and I'm going to start looking to reach under this leg. And you see how I do that, how I'm making an angle? How we're at 90 degrees with each other right now, okay? I'm going to use this leg to make a big circle. My other leg follows. Nice and smooth into the mount, okay? Master Whitfield was pointing out earlier that right from here, if I just drive my chest right in, we have a wrist lock, right? Very nasty. So what I like to do is get them on their side, and I go into this modified mount position that I used to take the back that I've shown you guys before. See that? He was here. I'm pulling him onto his side, and I'm going onto my foot, okay? From here, I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to loosen this up just a tiny bit, give him maybe like a little bit of false hope that he might get out soon. I'm going to put this hand underneath his arm. Now, I can either blade my hand into his neck, or I can make a fist. Typically, I like to make a fist. I'm going to pull, and I'm going to drive my fist into the neck, okay? So, again, from the beginning. He's grabbing my belt, cross grip, suitcase grip, reach under, grab my own wrist. I'm going to pull using my legs, and I'm going to break this grip off and push it away from me, okay? From here, instead of grabbing the lat to take the back, I'm going to grab his arm and put him in the gift wrap, okay? I'm holding onto his wrist right here. I'm keeping pressure on this, okay? The arm is taut. I reach under. As I reach under and grab his leg, see how I'm making this angle? Now look, this leg makes a big circle, and then this other leg is going to follow it, okay? Just like that. First thing we're going to go for, we roll right into our wrist lock. Turn him on his side. Am I still in front?
Get too close.
Start over.
Oh, do it again? Is this good, or are we going to end up still in front?
You're good.
Right. As I was saying, get him here, control the wrist, pull it tight, reach under, swing my leg. I'm making a big circle with one leg, the other leg's following it. So the first thing I'm going to do, like I said, his wrist is pointed down to the ground right now. I'm just going to drive my chest into it, okay? Next thing, I put my foot on the ground. I pull him to where he's on his side. Let loose a little bit just so I can get my hand under here. If this is too tight, I'm going to have a hard time getting my hand inside, right? I loosen up a bit. Slip my hand under his hand, either flat, karate chop to the throat, or fist. And I'm going to pull and just drive my fist in. Okay? All right. So those are our first two submission options. Another thing we can do with this, that actually, before I go to the back, let's show one more thing. So let's say we're in mount, all right? A lot of times I get this position when somebody's trying to protect themselves from like a collar choke, right? Yeah, something like that. Let's say it's just this one, and he's just going like this, right? If I can get him on his side just a little bit and reach behind, if they go a little too far with this, I can just secure a gift wrap right off of this, right? Another thing I can do is anytime I get his arm to one side of his body, like this, I can reach over it and around his head, around his neck, and I have essentially like an arm triangle right here, okay? What I can do with this is I can make a gable grip and just drive in and get the tap that way, okay? It's a little bit of a neck crank, a little bit of an arm triangle. I can also, if I want to be really mean, lock up a rear naked choke grip. Squeeze that and drive it, okay? This one's terrible. So anytime we're in mount and I can get, let's say maybe he's doing that classic beginners where he just tries to push you away, right? I'm just going to swing my hand around, lock this up. I did the whole thing with one hand. Let me see if I can probably even finish it with one hand. See? I can use this hand for stability the entire time. That's how powerful that technique is, right? Last thing, he's on his side. Maybe he's being stubborn with that chin. He's not letting me get my arm. He's being a jerk. So I'm going to grab 2-on-1. Here, could you move this in? So, this way a little bit. See what I'm doing here? Instead of going for the choke, I'm going two hands on his wrist right here, okay? This is going to set me up to take the back. My foot's already flat. I slide my knee up behind his head, pull him over, and I'm on his back. With a good 2-on-1 grip, I'm always looking to already get my leg over this arm and trap it, okay? From here, I'm gonna probably do my my cross choke, okay? With his arm trap. So let's see, I'm gonna go from the sweep all the way to the back into the choking here, okay? Which way? Okay, he was grabbing my belt. Cross suitcase grip, reach underneath, break, push across, okay? Instead of grabbing the lats, take the back this time. We're grabbing the wrist and we're pulling it around the neck, keeping it nice and tight. This hand reaches under the leg, helps me make my angle. I make a big circle with this leg follows. Right here, I'm already putting my foot flat, I'm already pulling so he's on his side. I'm already putting this arm underneath and grabbing 2-on-1 on the wrist. I'm already sliding my knee up. And I'm all on the back, right here. 2-on-1, I can trap this arm. We've got nice control right here. Okay, do you feel like you can go anywhere? You're up. In this case, where I'm at right now, I'm a little too low to rear naked choke him, but what I can definitely do is get my bow and arrow or my cross choke. And look what else I've got. Triangle right there too, the entire time, okay? So, play around with that gift wrap, guys. It's something that I use, I was thinking about it today, and it's something I use almost every time I roll. I'm always going for it. One last thing. Can you lay down real quick?
Head towards the camera.
Yeah. I can also go for a mounted triangle off of this. So if I get that gift wrap, I've always got a built-in triangle, right? Because what do we need for a triangle? One arm in, one arm out. What am I doing when I do this? I'm forcing one arm in. So if I just sit, right? Throw my leg over this, let this go now, I'm in a triangle position. I put my hand down, base out, and lean out way on it, lock it up, and then come back. Now, one little trick that I like to do, it's hard to explain exactly what I'm doing, but I'm shimmying my way into the triangle, right? I kind of do like a little hip shimmy to make it tight, like that, and then I squeeze. Okay? So I'm here, the hole's bigger, I shimmy it into place to where it gets smaller, and then I squeeze. Okay? I'm not going to go over that too much, guys. I just want to give you some ideas for some different things you can do with that gift wrap. It's like a wonder grip, right? If you watch, I believe it's the Hickson Gracie documentary, Choke, you can see him utilizing this as a striking grip, right? You can see if he's laying down, and I get on top, and I have this, I can just beat him all day long, right? Especially if I trap this other arm, he's not going anywhere, okay? So, that's what I got for you guys tonight. Let me know what you think. Send me some videos of you guys practicing it, okay? And give me any feedback you guys got. I really appreciate you guys staying with me tonight. See you tomorrow.